Lindsay Morgan. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I'm 5 feet 5 inches and 296 pounds. And I'm here today to tell you why I think I'm the best candidate for the next season of The Biggest Loser. We're here today at Fort DeSoto for me to show you a little bit about how I spend some time on my day off, how I train, and to give you a bit of a picture of what it looks like for me on a daily basis. I'm really looking forward to giving you some information about my life and hopefully sharing with you who I am so that you want to get to know me a little bit better. I look forward to it. Come on along. Here I am in one of my favorite places. I actually love an afternoon playing on the playground, but what I'm getting ready to do is I'm actually getting ready to go out on a bike ride. When I decided this past April to do my first triathlon, I didn't think that it was something that a 300-pound girl could do. I'd been working out with a personal trainer for about 3 or 4 months, and she had done her first triathlon last triathlon season, so last August. And after I explained to her that I had been a competitive swimmer growing up, and I had already done a half marathon, she was pretty encouraging for me to sign up. She was like, "What, are you crazy? Of course you can do it. If you can swim 600 meters and you can walk 13.1 miles, what makes you think you couldn't do a triathlon?" So at the end of April, I signed up for my first sprint triathlon, and I can say now that 2 weeks ago, I am a triathlete. I finished my first race. Yes, I was the very last person on the course, and I had to beg the race officials not to pick up the cones. I was doing just fine. I was just a little bit slower than everyone else, but that's okay. One of the things that I learned in the process of training for a triathlon, though, was that finding appropriate triathlon clothing for a girl that's my size is not the easiest thing to do. It took lots of time and research on different websites for plus-size triathlon clothes. It needs to hold you in enough, it needs to have enough butt padding. So I was lucky to find one retailer that actually had some stuff in my size, but I look a little bit like a sausage. It gapes here, it gapes here, I have a band here, but you know what the reality is? 1% of the population tries to do a triathlon, so the fact that I can say that I have finished a sprint triathlon is one of my greatest accomplishments. I have to tell you, I definitely was bitten by the triathlon bug. The 600-meter swim, a 13-mile bike, and then a 5K seems a little bit overwhelming and incomprehensible for a lot of people. In fact, only like 1% of the population even ever registers for a triathlon. So I feel pretty awesome being able to say that I've completed one. But the reality is, if it's something I really enjoy doing, I want to be able to do it really well. So I have signed up for my second triathlon, but I definitely don't want to be the last girl on the course this time. I don't want it to take me an hour to do a 5K because I've already done the bike and the swim. I want to be able to be confident about my abilities when I'm out on the course and not feel like everyone's looking at me because I'm the biggest girl out there. It was actually a really, really rewarding experience. When I finished, all of the finishers were pretty much waiting for me to get off the course, but you know, I got the cheers like I was the first one finishing, and there's nothing that makes you feel that incredible as someone that finishes in the top 3 in their age division coming up to you after a race and saying, "You inspired me to want to be better." So I'm out there, I'm trying, trying, but I'm out there and I am getting my sweat on, and I'm really excited to keep doing it. But I really hope that you'll see that my determination and my passion to be better and to do more are something that you want to see on the ranch next season.
Make sure you...
Right away, Lindsay!
Thank you for making today a great success.
Lindsay!
I did it!
Yes, you did.
I don't really know a better way to get footage on the bike than to just kind of hold the camera and tape while I'm riding. Training has been a process of being alone a lot of the time. It's been really good though because I've had the opportunity to think some, to be alone, which is something that I'm not very often. And it's really made me realize why it is I want to do the triathlon and why I'm passionate about being better on the next one. Gets my sweat on, which is nice. But the other thing that it helps me do is it helps me really think about why I'm here and why I want to do this and why it's important to me. I'm one of those people that when I set a goal, I'm going to achieve it. And unfortunately, to this date, losing weight has been the one goal that I really have not been able to accomplish. I am so fortunate to have a great group of people around me supporting me, but at the end of the day, I'm the only one that can finish this race for me. I have to do it myself. The other thing that I've realized while training is that, you know, it doesn't matter if you're at the front of the pack or if you're at the back of the pack or you're somewhere in the middle of the pack. If you cross the finish line, you're a finisher. And, you know, I set my goals to complete them, and I did. My goal for this next race is to be a little bit faster on the 5K. You know, it shouldn't take a whole hour to do a 5K. Now, yeah, that's after almost a half-mile swim and a 13-mile bike ride, but I want to get that better, and I want to be better. And I'm working on it. I'm training, and I'm sticking with it. The other thing that training has really helped me do is it's helped me find some alone time. I'm never really alone. I don't like being alone, really. I like being with people, and I like hanging out with friends, and I like talking to people. But being on the road's given me time to think and process in a way that I guess writing used to help me do in college. I don't write nearly as much as I should now, but you know, I go through over and over and over again in my head what it is that keeps me going. And one of the things that keeps me going, especially on the bike and the 5K part of this, is my summer camp. And I grew up at a YMCA summer camp that teaches character education, and we focus on the YMCA's 5 core character values. And so when it gets tough and I'm at mile like 10 and my legs are killing me, I find myself going, caring, respect, responsibility, honesty, faith. Caring, respect, responsibility, honesty, faith. And I see that my speed picks up, and, you know, I get a smile on my face. I think about all my campers. So that's been really nice to have something grounding me in this whole process. But I think I'm going to finish up my bike ride and, you know, then head in to do some ocean golf training. So I'll see you in a little bit. I've had to get kind of over the fear of being a sausage in tri-clothing. You know, I know that the weight's there, but, you know, I'm out on the course and at least I'm trying. But there's definitely a little bit of that self-conscious thing that comes into play. So, I'm getting over it day by day, but I still am a little bit apprehensive when I get out on the course because of the clothes and the paraphernalia to appropriately participate in triathlons. But so I'm also going to head out for a swim, so come take a look at some of the tactics for triathlon swimming. It's really fun.